Welcome back to another video. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me in my little corner of the internet. So, I must make a confession. Your girl has been on the hunt. She has been on the prowl. I have been out in the streets. Okay? I have been on the hunt. The hunt has been particularly for sand and fog oils. As you guys know, I'm quite a fan of the sand and fog oils. They make fantastic candles. And, recently, I think in the past few years or so, they've been making perfume oils. And your girl has been hooked ever since. I love them especially because they make very affordable fragrance oils. Keyword, affordable, aka cheap. Cheap, okay? I can usually find them around TJ Maxx or Marshall's, like your normal discounters, for $15. Recently, they've raised their prices. TJ Maxx and Marshall's has raised the prices. Back in the day, they were around $14.99, $15. Now they've raised the prices to $16.99. Plus tax, that's $18, guys. But I like the oils still. $18 I can deal with. Okay, they are cheap. On their website, you can find them still affordable. They're usually around $25. And they can offer deals. I think sometimes they have 10% or 30% off. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just a squirrel brain and I like to hunt for them in the discount stores. It's like a little treasure hunt for me. I've got an affordable fragrance haul for you, mostly featuring sand and fog oils and a couple body mists that I picked up on a whim as well. So the first one that I wanted to share with you, little show and tell for you guys, I picked up Love Potion. I picked this one up. This is the 1.7 fluid ounce, and this is in the dropper form. I got this at TJ Maxx for $16.99, plus tax was like $18. And on their website, they say that this is an inspiration. This is inspired by Burberry Her. On the card here, which I actually really appreciate that they put these little cards with them, it lists fragrance notes of strawberry, orange, jasmine, violet, lily, and vanilla. I love the name, Love Potion. I think it's quite appropriate for Valentine's Day. It makes me think of that 90s rom-com movie, Love Potion No. 9 with Sandra Bullock. And I feel like this is something that Sandra Bullock's character would wear. This is a very fruity scent. I do get a lot of strawberry. It smells like strawberries dipped in orange juice, with quite a bit of vanilla and quite a bit of violet. Really the most predominant floral I get out of it is violet. It almost smells like a cosmetic style type of purple floral. Now, I particularly don't like Burberry Her. The actual scent, I never cared for it. I didn't like that combination of strawberry with that baccarat cloud-like sugary sweetness. I don't find that it has that same dry down that Burberry Her has. It has a very similar opening. However, this is more violet forward to me, and I actually appreciate that. I do like how this smells. I think it's very, very, very feminine, very cute, very easygoing to wear. I need to give this a little bit more wear time and experiment around with it. These are just, show and tell, first impressions, whatever you may call it. Next one I picked up is Peony and Lily. Now I just want to appreciate the bottle as well. I love this little baby pink, this blush pink. And on the card here, it lists notes of lemon, florals, peach, cedarwood, and musk. Now, judging by the card and judging by the name, I had no clue what this could be. Granted, even, Love Potion, I had no clue what it could be. Judging by that, it isn't until you smell it that you get the idea of Burberry Her. So when I smelled this, I was so shocked by what I smelled. Oh my God. And I still am. It almost like it punches you in the face and it almost takes you aback. This is a very sharp, sweet, spicy, like candy like sweet floral. I get rose in this rather than peony and lily. Now I checked on their website and they say that this is inspired by Delina, which I can see. I've smelled Delina. I don't care for that DNA. So I'm honestly, I'm not too sure how I feel about Peony and Lily. I need to give this a little bit more wear. I just think that that particular style of rose isn't necessarily my favorite, and I love rose. I love a rose note in whatever which shape, form, and fashion. Aquatic, powdery, jammy. So this one I was very surprised by because this is none of that. This is a sweet, spicy rose, like candied rose. What it reminded me of is how, Giorgio Armani's My Way or Banana Republic's Tuberose Overdose has that candied-like sweet floral. It's the same style, but instead of it being a white floral like tuberose or jasmine, it's rose and peony. I think it's a very unique scent profile. I know Delina has been duped and copied to the gods, but I can see why it's popular. It is a very unique scent profile. It's a type of floral that it smells that it's not even a floral. And it is very iconic. So I'll play around with it a little more, see how I feel. I've given it some wear on my wrist and it is loud. And I love my obnoxious florals, but oh my God, it's loud. Next one I picked up is Vanilla Bloom. This one I had gotten from Marshall's, again for $16.99. It didn't come with a little card, so I don't remember the notes when I checked on the website. But I did see that this is supposed to be inspired by Burberry's Goddess. And when I smelled this, I was almost unsure if this was Burberry Goddess. It's vanilla, that's for sure. It's a lot of vanilla. It's like candied vanilla as well. I really see this trend of like candied florals, which I'm going to take like a quick second break here. Everyone is obsessed with all these candied florals, but nobody gives like Flower Bomb, the OG candied floral, like her flowers. People think that Flower Bomb is a thing of the past. Justice for Flower Bomb. But yeah, Burberry Goddess. This smells, I'm not sure if it smells completely like Burberry Goddess. In the dry down is where I get the similarities. The opening is more fruity. Like I get some citrus fruits or something. Sweet, like a very, very sweet, sugary vanilla. And unfortunately, I don't get lavender, which is what I really, really like in Burberry Goddess. I love that combination of aromatic notes combined with vanilla. And I don't think they got that. Like I said, again, just show and tell. So I need to give it some more wear time. Test it out a little more. The next one I got is Cherry Kiss. I love a good red bottle. It is such a sexy color. This like actual cherry color, this cherry red, gorgeous. This one has a little card with it, and on the card it says that fragrance notes are cherry, bergamot, raspberry, and sandalwood. So when I smelled this, I thought, oh, is this going to be like a lost cherry style fragrance, or is this going to be like that? I honestly wasn't sure what type of cherry that this could be. And as I'm smelling it, I realized that this is all of the cherries. All of the cherry perfumes combined into one little bottle. So on their website, they say that this is inspired by Kayali's Love Fest Burning Cherry. And immediately, like, I picked up the similarities. I think the only difference with Cherry Kiss and Love Fest Burning Cherry is that it doesn't have that smoky, like that warm, smoky quality that Love Fest Burning Cherry has. But really, like, this is all the cherries. Amaretto cherry, cherry candy, cherry cough syrup, cherry chapstick, almondy cherries. Bottle all of that up and concentrate it down into an oil. This is fruity as hell. And I love it. I love this one. Like, I think I like this more than the Tom Ford Lost Cherry DNA. And dare I say that this might be dethroning my favorite dark cherry and amber from Banana Republic, but I don't want to speak too soon. I really like this. This is mouth-wateringly good. And I will say that I like Sand and Fog because it seems that they've been pumping out Kayali dupes, like a shit ton of Kayali dupes. Pardon my language, but it feels like every single new release that they have is some form of a Kayali fragrance, which I guess I'm not too mad about. I think Kayali makes really nice fragrance profiles. I think they're very easily likable. They're honestly quite simple fragrance profiles. So myself personally, in my opinion, and this is going to sound so controversial, I don't think that Kayali is worth the price for that type, the scent profiles that they have. They smell nice in the same way that I think Bath and Body Works mists smell nice. But I would never pay $150, $200 for Bath and Body Works. So I can't shake that with Kayali. They smell like Bath and Body Works mists to me. So I'm not mad when I find an affordable option. Again, they make fantastic profiles, but that scent profile, to me, I have to stress, I cannot, warrant the price that they have. I'm not saying that they smell cheap. I'm just saying that they smell quite simple and quite fun, that I just can't, my brain cannot seem to want to dispense that type of money to pay just to smell like a cherry fragrance, or to smell like rock candy, or to smell like pistachios. Don't come for me, but you can definitely talk to me in the comments. We can have a civil conversation about it, please. I'm just a girl, okay? Okay, next one that I picked up is Strawberry Spritz. And I love this little wraparound packaging. I bought this at TJ Maxx for, once again, $16.99. And I actually prefer their roller balls. I know that the droppers are their most famous or most popular methods of application, but for me and my clumsy self, I prefer the roller ball. It's just easier for me. So unfortunately, the roller balls don't come with notes listed on it, so I had to check the website. When I initially smelled this, I really liked it. I still really like it. This is the most artificial strawberry candy that you could ever smell. This smells like strawberry lollipops mixed with Palmolive dish soap. In the best way possible. Like, imagine if Palmolive released a limited edition strawberry dish soap scent. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I would love to wash my dishes smelling like strawberries. But it's honestly kind of odd. It's a very sweet yet soapy green strawberry scent. I think this would wear fantastic during the summer season because of how soapy and green the dry down is. I find that with Sand and Fog, they make a lot of really nice fruity fragrances. They're quite bombastic and quite loud, but um, but a lot of their fragrances lean so heavily on fruits that they do them quite well. Oh, and I forgot to mention on their website they list they state that this is inspired by Fleur's Strawberry Letter. Now, the next one I picked up came in a set, which I absolutely love. I think that Sand and Fog makes fantastic sets. And if those are honestly, in my opinion, worth hunting for because you get a variety. And honestly, they're less money too. They're a little cheaper. You get a smaller set, but you get a variety so you can really truly test them out rather than having to get the larger bottles. But again, that's just my preference. They also make really, really nice gifts, for birthdays, Secret Santa, Christmas, whatever. So the set that I picked up is this Café Couture. And the set came with three 10 milliliter droppers. So that was interesting. And I already took the droppers out of the box so you wouldn't have to hear me wrestle it out. Actually chipped my nail while trying to do that too. So I bought this for $14.99. So like I said, the little sets are really nice because you get a variety and they're a little cheaper. So in this set, it came with caramel macchiato, cream and sugar, and vanilla latte. Caramel macchiato, vanilla latte, cream and sugar. And what I like on the packaging is that they list the notes on the back. So I think the first one I'll start with is caramel macchiato. And this one caught my interest because it lists notes of chocolate, orange, almond, orchid, caramel, and musk. And I thought that this sounded delicious. On their website, this is supposed to be inspired by Sabrina Carpenter's Caramel Dream. Oh, so I just want to showcase the little mini droppers, I should say. Very, very cute, very adorable, but I am such a klutz. I cannot work with a mini dropper. This is so tiny. I actually ended up spilling this one. It smells fantastic as a room spray or a room fragrance oil. As a perfume to wear, this is okay. This is honestly a little uninspired. There's a slightly plasticky quality about it. And it's a little sharp. They went a little heavy on the orange. I don't get much coffee nor caramel. But it's a nice warm, like a warm vanillic perfume. It is still a perfumey style fragrance. It's not necessarily a gourmand or like a foodie gourmand. It's actually not bad. And compared to Sabrina Carpenter's Caramel Dream, which I have smelled at an Urban Outfitters once, it's honestly not bad. I don't think that that's the scent profile for me, but it's okay. This sort of reminds me along the lines of like a black opium, but if you made it cheaper and with orange. Next one is Vanilla Latte. Another one that I was pretty excited to try. This one lists notes of coconut, cream, coffee, vanilla, sugar, musk, tonka, and amber. So, like I said, the notes were really enticing on the packaging. On their website, they say that this is their inspiration of Bianco Latte from Giardini di Toscana, which I was kind of skeptical, yet kind of hopeful to try, because I was clearly, if I could have found a Bianco Latte dupe for $5, that would have been pretty impressive. I've not smelled Eclair from Lataffa, which I know is another very famous inspiration of Bianco Latte. This one, while it does smell really nice, all I'm getting is coconut. I'm getting coconut sugar, like coconut milk and sugar. I think they went a little too heavy on the coconut with this one, unless Bianco Latte is supposed to smell like coconut milk. and maybe my nose is just broken. It does smell good. I honestly think that this and caramel macchiato, they would have been really nice candles or oil diffusers. And honestly, I might just use them as such. I've tested these on skin, and really, this one, it's just like a nauseatingly sweet coconut milk. Or like cream of coconut. Yes, cream of coconut, like the ones you make pina coladas with. And when it comes to that coconut vanilla scent profile, I already own Vanilla Musk from them, which I much prefer. Last but not least was Cream and Sugar, which I think the name is adorable. And another one I was also excited to try. They list notes of almond cream, coconut, vanilla, sugar, sandalwood, and musk. And I swear the notes... See, this is the catch-22 with blind buying. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be like me. I absolutely hate this. I do not like this one at all. When I initially smelled it, I had no clue why I didn't like it. It's an odd combination of carrots, vanilla, and like something like gasoline. I really don't like this one. And then I saw on their website that this is supposed to be their inspiration of Replica's Afternoon Delight, which I also hate. I don't like Afternoon Delight at all. But while Afternoon Delight wears lightly on the skin, like most Replica scents, this is just too much. It's like they concentrate it. And all I'm getting is a very sharp carrot vanilla gasoline quality that's very unpleasant. So this one was a big dud for me. I get no cream nor sugar. And that's odd because I like carrot notes. You know, one of my favorite perfumes, Prada La Femme, has like a carrot seed note in it. So I'm not turned away by green qualities in a vanilla. I love a green vanilla. But this is just an odd scent to me. Very odd. I don't enjoy this one at all. It's almost stomach turning. So I'm not sure. I don't even think I would want to smell something like this in a room spray. Just because of that odd gasoline, like sharp quality that it has. I wonder if that's what Cassandra, one of my favorite YouTubers, if that's what she, from Skin Scents for Fuss Pots. I wonder if that's what she means when she say like it smells like tar. Or if it smells like chemicals, because girl, oh my God, I get it now. And I'm not quite that sensitive to aroma chemicals like that. But this just smells like a mess to me. Cream and sugar. Not quite my tempo, not quite my vibe. Okay, I'm almost done, guys. Got two more, and then I told you I've been on the hunt. I've been in the streets. So the next one that I purchased was Nest's Turkish Rose. And I love Nest's Turkish Rose. I think it is such a beautiful, pretty rose scent. I told you I'm such a sucker for rose. This smells very much like the oil. But because this is a body mist, they add quite a bit of alcohol in it. So this one, it's watered down. It has a slightly aquatic quality to it. There's also a bit of a slight plastic, almost like Barbie doll head quality to it that I didn't pick up from the oil. And a little something that smells like cloud, like Ariana Grande's Cloud. I'm not quite sure what it is. Either way, I don't really care. I love it. It's such a nice rose scent, and I'm excited to wear it with my other rose fragrances. Last but certainly not least, I also purchased another body mist from Nest. And I should say I purchased these two both at TJ Maxx for $16.99. These were all in like their unboxed fragrance section. This is Seville Orange. I'm I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that. Seville orange. And I'm also a sucker for a good orange fragrance. I love a good citrus scent. And this is a delicious citrus scent. This smells like freshly peeled oranges. You know, if you've ever peeled an orange with your hand and you kind of see like the juice kind of mists and spritz up in the air, and you get like the oil on your fingers. Such a weird description, but really, if you've ever peeled an orange and you see it spritz and you get it all over your hands, that's what this smells like. It's kind of bitter like the orange rind, yet very juicy, very fresh, and there's like a little slight aromatic quality to it. It's zesty, it's fruity, it's bright. It's like you peeled an orange in an orange grove, and you know there's vines surrounded all around you. I love this. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. Excuse me, Nest. Like, I did not know that you made this. This is fantastic. I never hear anyone talk about Seville orange. I know Madagascar vanilla, Balinese coconut, Turkish rose. Those are their their popular ones. But what? Nobody talks about Seville orange. I wish I could find the oil for this now, but I cannot wait to wear this during the summer season. I cannot wait. So, that wraps up my crazy haul. My crazy ass haul for you guys. Like I said, I went a little trigger happy with my debit card. But I'm really, really excited and happy to have them all in my collection. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to me in the comments below. I really would love to hear your thoughts. Any purchases that you guys have made? Anyone tried some of these sand and fog oils out? I've been seeing them getting pretty stocked in the discounters. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to. I will always appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.